Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today with some things I found from the folks over at DIYChoose. I'm just going to jump in. I've got 3 kits here, and I can't wait to show these to you, so let me do that. You guys, there's an airplane flying overhead. I hope you can't hear that. It's been a weird day trying to get stuff done. A tornado siren was going off earlier, so yeah, hopefully I can get all of my filming done without too much issue. Okay. That piece of tape does not want to let go. Okay. Whew. Let me get this one out of here. Okay. That bag is toast. All right, this one is a partial, as I'm sure you can tell. Ooh, the canvas is nice and thin, so I can roll it up like that. This is kind of an unusual pick for me, but I saw it and I was like, you know, it's kind of cute. I'll try it. All right, so we get pretty standard kit, boat, plate of wax, pink pin. We do get tweezers because, as I said, it is a special drill kit. You can see here all of the drills. And look at this cutie. Now, I will admit, deer are not my usual fare, but I just saw this one and I thought it was really cute. I like his antlers and thought it was, yeah, just thought it was cute. Plus it's a partial, so this big background, I don't have to drill. That's always a bonus. Love that. Okay, so we do only get one schematic, but it does have, it says DMC, these are the crystal codes, and then I'm assuming the codes for the special drills. 15 different drills. It is nice and sticky. Now that's very interesting. So I just happened to pick up right down here. It's got 2 little 13s. And then up here in what looks like one space, it's got 2 little 12s. And it looks like it's that way kind of all through. So this will be interesting. Now this one is listed as a 30 by 40. So let's measure. It is 25 by 35. So 25 by 35. Yeah, and I'm really curious to see. You know, it's so hard to tell sometimes just from looking at the picture what you're going to get when you buy a kit. And now I can't find the end of these drills. Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right, let's get the drills out. And let's look at them. Okay, no DMC code on the bags, but don't usually get that with the special drills. Okay, so let's see. What do we get for rhinestones? We get this kind of goldish brown color. We get black, yellow, clear, or silver, however you want to look at it. Got mauve, purple, an orange, like a dark yellow. And then we get into our special drills. So these are all bigger. So we've got this kind of antique yellow. We've got an orange. We've got clear. We've got black. We've got dark brown. We've got blue, purple, and yellow. So I guess this must be like kind of those bubble paintings where there's little drills and then there's bigger drills mixed in. That'll be fun. I didn't realize that when I bought this one, so that's pretty cool. Okay, and it's a partial, so it won't take too long to finish. Okay, so this one was $5.29. Okay, so that was the first one. And then let's open this one. I really like this image, but I'm curious to see what it looks like once it's diamond painted. So we'll see. Let me move this out of the way. Ooh, the canvas is nice and thin. I like that. Thin, but still a little stiff. Okay, ooh, we get an inventory sheet. Okay, so here's our toolkit. Boat, plate of wax, pink pin. We do get some additional baggies, so that's nice. And then here are our drills. Ugh, okay. Not my favorite thing. It's printed in gold. That's always hard for me to read. It's in these little bags. But we do get an inventory sheet, so I'll get into that in a minute. And here is the canvas. It says, if you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. Which I love that sentiment. I'm all about these days doing what makes you happy. And if you're not doing something that makes you happy, figure out how to get where you can be. I realize not everybody has the luxury of just upping and changing everything about their lives, but if you're not happy, it's not worth it. So yeah, just looking at this, I don't know if this part is going to be legible. If you don't like where you are, I mean, I know what it says, but I don't know if that's actually going to be legible. The actual rest of it, all the other words, look like they will be legible. So that's good. So this is also a 30 by 40. So let's measure. It is 25 by 35. And I knew when I got it that it might not be the best, but that's one of the reasons I got it, because I wanted to try it and see. Maybe I can make some changes so that I can make it a little bit more legible. Maybe once I get it done from far enough away, it won't matter. Okay, so we do get a schematic on both sides. This is one of those weird ones where there's a number and a symbol up here, and then there's the symbol and the DMC down here. So at least we get the DMC codes, so that's good. It is nice and sticky. Now, it looks like this is a nice mix. The words are going to be pretty straightforward. I wouldn't say they're color blocking. Well, now that I look at it, yeah. All of these pinks is confetti. This is all confetti. This blue is pretty much some multi-placing, but the background is all, it actually looks like a lot like checkerboard. So definitely we'll need a light board for this one, because I can see they've got white O's and white D's close to each other. Don't like when they do that. The G is next to the O's, which I don't like either, but at least is a different color. The O and the D's are the same color, so that's going to be a bit tricky. Let me look at the rest of these kind of up close on the drill field and see if I see anything besides those that are going to give me issues. It looks like just those D's and O's next to each other. So yeah, if you don't have great eyesight, this may not be the best kit for you. Okay, so let's get into the drills here and see what we get, along with our inventory sheet. Oh, and I just threw them everywhere. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we've got our inventory sheet, and we've got our symbols, our DMC codes, how many of each one, and then I'm assuming that's how many bags of each one. And I'm not going to do the inventory. I'm just going to note that I have an inventory sheet. And like I said, these are printed with the gold printing. I prefer the black. That's just easier for my eyes. These don't seem too bad, but we'll see. So we've got a very pale, I don't know if that's a pale yellow or a pale tan, a brown, a peach, like a pale peach. Whoa, you guys, I'm dumping these everywhere. Let me move them back here on the back of the table so I'm not throwing them in the floor constantly. Okay, so there's a slate blue, a dark brown, like a mauve, dusky pink, like a gray, a dark gray. It's like a sage green, a very pale turquoise, a very light tan. There's a light tan again. I don't know if any of these are duplicates, because I think I had that same color earlier. There's like a very pale sage. Let's get into one of these that I have a lot of. So there's like a very dark brown. There's another dark brown, just a different color, a different shade of dark brown, I guess I should say. Ooh, some very dark purple. That's 154. And then we have a brown, another gray. We have kind of a weird greenish turquoise. We have another brown, a mauve, a pink, and another kind of sagey green. So yeah, lots of kind of muted colors in this one. It's supposed to look like kind of an old-timey antique sign. So I think that's why all the dark colors. But yeah, this one will be interesting. I may have to kind of put on my thinking cap and figure out what to do with some of those letters to make them a little bit more legible from a distance. But we'll see. Okay, so that was our 25 colors. Let me get them all back in here. Whoops, forgot the inventory sheet. Get them all wrapped back up in here. And this particular painting was $5.19. And then, let me get to the last one here. This one I actually have to cut open. Okay, let me get inside this one. And let's see what this one is. This one, let me unroll it here. Oh yeah. You guys, I order so many things I forget. That's so terrible. And I even keep pictures to remind myself, but do I look before I unbox? No, because I want to be surprised. Okay, standard kit, boat, plate of wax, pink pen. And it is a special drills kit, as you can see. So let's see what we get. You guys, it's just this cute little colorful vase of flowers. And this is all crystal. So that was one of the reasons I got it, because I thought it'd be interesting to see what it looked like with just crystals. Now, it's not one of the bubble ones like the deer where it's got different sizes. They're all the same size, or except for the ones in the middle, I guess. So, okay, so we've got 24 colors, no codes, just the symbols. So that'll be interesting. Now, it's listed as a 30 by 40. So let's measure. It is, let me flatten it out here, 34 by 24. 24 colors. It does look like everything is pretty much confetti. Like there's a bunch of different colors mixed in, even in the background for shading and everything, which will make it look nice. But if you don't like confetti, then this probably isn't the kit for you. It is nice and sticky. So let's dive into our drills here and see what we get. Okay. Ooh. At least they come in the big bags, so that's nice. All right, let me find the end here. Okay. So we get yellow rhinestones, a light blue, kind of a smoke color. Are those? Yeah, 2 bags of that smoke color. So that's part of the background. And then we get 3 different shades of purple, like a bright purple, a regular purple, and then a light purple. 2 different shades of red, a yellow, an orange, and then an orange yellow. And then is that 2 bags of, yeah, again, 2 bags of kind of that smoke color. This one's a little bit darker, so again, part of the background. A blue, a dark red, another darker blue, 3 shades of green. So we got like a regular green, a light green, and a dark green. An orange, a bright blue, ooh, a greenish turquoise, and then a light blue turquoise. And then we've got clear, and then we've got these large rounds red for the middle of all the flowers. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. I think that's a good amount of colors to give you some good shading while you're working on it. All right, now I just got to figure out how all this folds up again so I can get it back in the bag, because yeah, it has to go back in the bag, doesn't it? All right, and this one was, ooh, I don't know if that's going to fit. This one was $6.39. I'm excited about this one. I'm curious to see what this one looks like when it's done. So we have our cute flowers. We have our little sign. If you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. And then we have our special drills deer. Can't wait to get started on some of these and see what they look like. I will, as usual, put links in the description box down below so that you guys can check these all out for yourself, or anything else that might catch your eye while you're there. Hi guys, I'm back. I know I never went anywhere for you. I was just there, but for me, it's been a day or so. Anyway, so I finished a couple of the items and I wanted to show them to you. So the first thing that I finished is, ta-da, the deer. And I think it turned out really well. It went really quickly. Most of it is these larger round drills. So the placement was really pretty easy, but I like they also gave you matching colors of the smaller drills. So you got to put those in and around, and it kind of filled in all the spaces and just makes it look more finished. But yeah, how cute is this little guy? So there's this guy. And then the other thing that I finished was the full crystal, all rhinestone flowers. And I actually think this turned out really well. It was really easy in that most of the flowers just had one. There's like 3 purples in here, but it was all purple. There's a couple of oranges and a red in this one, reds in this one, yellows in this one. So what I did was I started with just the blues, because the blues in this flower are, none of the blues are in the vase. So I was able to start with the flower, then I did the orange flower, then I did the yellow flower, and just kind of worked my way through. And that way, by the time I got to the end of it, I really just had kind of the background. The background has 2 different colors in it. So you've got this really kind of bright, clear, and then kind of a smoky gray for the background. But I think it turned out really well. I'm super pleased with how I came out. Don't mind all of my random, misplaced, not completely straight drills. It's okay. I had fun doing it, and that's all that counts. But I think it turned out really well. So both of these are going to go in my portfolio so that I can add them to my finished list. I just wanted to show you guys how they turned out. So if you go check them out, you have some idea what they look like when they're finished. That's it for me today, guys. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.